Well, an estimated 10 million American women suffer from an eating disorder, in most cases anorexia or bulimia. There is something new happening, something to be thin. It's not often talked about. It's a secret kept by some young women with type 1 diabetes, and Juju Chang is here to tell us about it. Juju?
Well, Diane, it is absolutely a secretive world, only whispered about on internet message boards. It exists among the nearly 1.5 million women who suffer from type 1 diabetes, a disease which means a lifetime of insulin treatments. But an alarming percentage of these women are dangerously cutting back on their insulin to lose weight. It's called Diabulimia, and it can lead to blindness, kidney failure, nerve damage, even death.
Christina Hanford was 10 when she was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes. She was unable to process sugar and quickly dropped 20 pounds. With life-saving insulin injections, she returned to a normal, healthy weight. But by age 12, Christina had developed another potentially life-threatening disorder, diabulimia, when diabetics misuse their medications to control their weight.
I wanted to control my food, and I realized that through restricting my insulin amounts, I could also lose weight. And I started doing that. I started giving ridiculously little amounts of insulin.
But by denying herself insulin, Christina was depriving her body of nutrients and dangerously elevating her blood sugar levels. Like many who suffer from eating disorders, Christina says her secret was masking emotional pain.
I was sad and lonely and lost and depressed, and I constantly isolated, and I think that practicing diabulimia, I think it numbed me out.
It also threatened her life. But even knowing the dangers, she says at the time, being thin was more important than just about anything.
I let my blood sugars run so high that I risked death numerous times, that I ended up in the hospital numerous times.
Doctors who specialize in eating disorders among diabetics say that up to 1/3 of the female patients they survey admit limiting their insulin to lose weight.
30% of women with diabetes are willing to risk danger to their ongoing health because they prefer to manage their weight in this dangerous way.
On internet message boards, there's chatter about a quick weight loss fix involving another diabetes medication. Metformin, or glucophage, is a diabetes drug which is being misused off-label by non-diabetics. It's intended for weight loss in patients with type 2 diabetes, or its precursor, insulin resistance.
Metformin or glucophage won't help anyone to lose weight who isn't insulin resistant.
Glucophage abuse as well as diabulimia can have nasty side effects. Leanne Till was diabulimic for most of her teens and 20s.
I would say it's really dangerous. It's not worth it.
It's caused permanent damage to her eyes and kidneys, and doctors have told her it would be too risky now for her to bear children.
I feel so much better now that I take care of myself. It shocks me when I think about how much better I can function, how much more clearly I can think, because I don't have, syrup running through my veins.
As with all eating disorders, specialists say there are warning signs. You might notice your friend is losing weight and is lethargic. They may actually appear to be eating more and losing weight. But for diabetics, the biggest red flag is unexplained episodes of skyrocketing blood sugar levels. And of course, what everyone needs to know is that there is help available.
And you were saying sometimes they learn it from each other at camps, especially to help treat diabetes.
Absolutely. They go to peer summer camps and they get to know each other, they befriend each other, and they give each other tips on how to cut back.
But again, this is the widening community of people abusing drugs for diabetes to lose weight.
Absolutely. It's so easy. I probably shouldn't say this, but it's easy to go on the internet. I checked it, and you can find these medications available on the internet.
Diabetic or not. Okay, thanks, Judy. Something new, diabulimia.